we got your ideas too. We're going to be talking about that and a lot more, but first, let's get down with the thickness. It's hump day, everybody. Let's go. All right, everybody, it is that time. Exclamation mark Waffle for your chance to win later on as we have our wonderful Waffle weekly giveaways. You could be one too by typing exclamation mark Waffle in the chat. We got a lot coming up, everybody. Stay tuned. We're going to be starting soon.
Stay tuned. YouTube's the place to be. Subscribe and buy. Join the party spree. Rising with the sun, it's a brand new day. Reggae in our hearts, let the music sway. Feel the island breeze as we groove along. Hump day happiness, sing this reggae song. Rising with the sun, it's a brand new day. Reggae in our hearts, let the music sway. The island breeze as we groove along. Hump day happiness, sing this reggae song.
So all my Baja Blast friends out there, cheers to you. This core P6 right here is getting extra thirsty. And hopefully we don't spill everywhere like I just did. But you didn't see that, so that's what we like to do. Ride the line of failure. Oh yeah, smells like Windex. You are watching us attempt to use beer as coolant. Where else can you expect to see that? We're gonna dive in. Thermaltake Live. Preventing heartburn and fragging gamers 24/7. Whipped cream's about 26, folks. That matters. Gotta get it up and around the horn. Should I shake? Do I need to shake this? This is butter syrup. This is original syrup. Here we go. Syrup in a PC.
There it is. There it is. No turning back now. Oh.
Oh my goodness. It's gonna be like really hard to see it. It's very dark and it's very, very syrupy. If you're not here, you should be. If you're washing your car, you should stop. If you want to walk your dog, you should stop. If I'm on a different tab, you should find me. Quick, I'm over there in Google somewhere. There's a lot of them. I'm over there in Google somewhere. What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing? Oh man, dude, what is good? What is good, everybody? Welcome to another wonderful Waffle Wednesday with your main man, ThermalMike. Welcome to Thermaltake Live. We got a fun one in store. We got a lot of building ready. We got a lot of building to do to get our concoction coolant testing all set up. We got so many ideas from you guys, from our social posts to our Discords. Appreciate you guys so much coming out and giving us some fun ideas with that. We're going to be recapping what we've been doing. It's hump day, baby. Let's go. We're going to be recapping what we've done over the years and, of course, show you guys the list as far as what we got going on this year. And then, of course, voting starts today. So we'll have that information for you. Stay tuned on the stream. Lots of stuff coming up. Thermaltake it live, baby. Let's go. Oh, man, dude, I got to tell you, it was so much fun getting to look back on, like, streams from, like, 4 years ago and just see how much has changed, how much our waffle has changed here at Thermaltake Live. We're going to be celebrating 5 years on Twitch next week. So you want to be here for that. We got something fun in store, celebrating our 5-year anniversary here on Twitch. I don't know if Twitch actually posts anything up like already. I don't know if it like gives like a little pop. I'll have to check. But yeah, next week, man, that's going to be pretty crazy. A lot of cool things. Of course, we got our weekly waffle going on as we do always when we're live. So get in on that weekly waffle. Exclamation mark waffle for your chance to win. You got to be here. You got to be here. So be ready. Be ready. We got terms and conditions and all that fun stuff. All right. You guys are already waffling away. You guys are already waffling away. All right. So, oh man, let's see. Let's jump right in. Let's jump right into it. So, I didn't update my wallpaper. Hold on. I didn't update my wallpaper. I had a different one that I made too. And the one that I posted in Discord. No, switch over. We'll do this one instead. There we go. Will it cool? Spooky celebrations. I wonder if Butter's gonna actually be in the build this year. I wonder what is gonna be all in on the list. But what's gonna really matter is your guys' participation. We need your vote to see who will win. See what will win. Will it cool with our beautiful buttery waffle View 600 we got right here. I got little spooky decorations. It's October, man. It's October, dude. Halloween's gonna be here so quick, guys. Halloween's gonna be here so quick. It's gonna be crazy. You know why the stream keeps freezing for you? I don't know. You know, try. I usually, turn it off and on again, maybe. Hopefully, it's not something going on. I've seen some issues here and there, mobile versus desktop. You know what I mean? So, hope everything gets better for you. Keep me posted if you guys have more issues. No, egg yolks didn't make it in. I'm sorry, Shadow. Could have been cooking. There was a good amount of stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's before we get to our list for 2025, I thought it would be fun to kind of look back on the history of Will It Cool. Oh no. I thought it might be fun to look back on the history of Will It Cool and see how everything's going on. I had some really funny clips, but let me get, here's our PowerPoint presentation here for you guys. Just, disregard the here, just top voted coolants. We did a couple of different things over the years. I think a lot of it was, we did a lot on the first one. As you can see, we did 8 different liquids in there. I think I was just a little more excited to do this, and we had some extra time just for whatever was going on at work at the time. Because, stuff like that happens here. We're already talking CES and other things like that now too, so I've been very busy, but definitely have plenty of time for my wafflers. But back in 2021, we did Will It Cool as part of our Will It Cool challenge. And these were the top 8 things that we put into the PC, including Gatorade, which was, I believe, sugar-free. We did some Prestone car coolant, G Fuel energy drink, Pepto-Bismol, which was one of my personal favorites so far, Baja Blast, which we went to Taco Bell and got directly. We got a little tipsy with some vodka. I remember that. And then, of course, that pumpkin spice latte with a little whipped cream on top. And then probably the most difficult one to date, which was right here, which was syrup. We definitely had some challenges with that. And I know a lot of you have been watching the stream for many years now, and I hope a lot of you guys remember some of this, because I know you guys are still around. But I figured we'd go and take a look back and everything. But yeah, a lot of our testing and everything went a little different. At that time, I was doing just CPU testing. We were just Prime 95ing it, really kind of just trying to figure out where we were temperature-wise. Pepto-Bismol definitely probably, got the hottest there at 85C under our Prime 95 test, followed up by syrup. Surprisingly, syrup was cooler than Pepto-Bismol, but I guess, hey, that's why it coats your tum-tum for all that wonderful goodness for it. So that extra coating there definitely created a membrane seal, you know what I mean? But boy, was that so much fun to watch that going through a water block. Oh my goodness. Then we moved on to, of course, Will It Cool Part 2. These were our top 5 voted coolants that we picked, including Windex, Water Wetter, which was an automotive professional coolant, which was kind of cool because we tried coolant in the first one we did with the Prestone. Apple cider, which I saw some people asking about apple cider. So, yep, been there, done that. Beer, we went with Guinness. Do you know how to have you ever put PC in a beer, bro? You know what I'm saying? We've done it. We've done it. And then, of course, Mr. Bubble liquid bath soap. That one was definitely an interesting one. That one took a while to clean out. Let me tell you. That one was pretty interesting. For that one, we did Prime 95 as well as Furmark on that one. And those tests ran a little different, so those values are a lot different there for what we did. We also had some different systems and stuff, so it's not like I'm trying to be scientific here with this or anything, but giving you guys at least a recap of where we went, or, where we went, because we did Starfield testing 1 year, and we did Helldivers, I think last year, and then I think this year we might probably do some Battlefield 6. I think Battlefield 6 will be fantastic for whatever you guys want to put into this. So we're planning on that. We'll see how everything goes once we get there. And then, of course, last year, lots of fun with this one. Dr. Pepper, pickle juice, mouthwash. That was kind of interesting. It really refreshed the breath of the PC. Let me tell you.
About my trendy new local cafe. It fills me with uncertainty.
Have a cup of democracy. But dude, we did shampoo, specifically Head and Shoulders. We wanted to make sure we got all the dandruff out of the PC. Slurpee and olive oil were our other big choices there. The Slurpee was interesting because I remember it cooled the fittings had condensation and everything. Because dude, it was a cold Slurpee, you know. It was fun. Bit late, but here. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, no worries. I get you. We'll be on for a little bit. We'll on a couple hours, a couple hours hanging out. We got some stuff to do, some stuff to build. But yeah, a lot of that. We switched over to Cinebench R23. Yeah, let's go. I think Cine R23 will be what we'll do again this year, as well as Furmark. I'll try to keep that one going. I think that's a good place to go forward. I mean, I don't know if I'll change that later. I mean, the problem for me is I don't keep the same components each year. So again, like I said, it's not like a super big deal.
A truckload of glue crashed on the highway. Traffic was stuck for hours.
That sucked. Dude, there was literally an accident like the other day here, and they had to close down one of the freeways, and it was terrible. It was a truck full of lithium batteries, and they had to like not just shut down the freeway, but evacuate the surrounding area. Oh man, good stuff. But yeah, this last year, olive oil definitely was one of the hottest at 87C under our Cinebench R23 test. Followed that shampoo, pretty thick. Surprisingly, mouthwash and pickle juice were about the same. Really impressed with Dr. Pepper at 71, literally almost beating Slurpee, which is liquid ice. Let me be honest. Those 23 flavors definitely got something going for them right there. And then of course we had our water control, a lot of it because it was colder, not colder, stuff like that. And then of course we have Will It Cool Part 4. And we're just gonna have to wait and see what you guys think is going to be our top coolant choices for this year. It's gonna be another fun one. I'm excited. We have a beautiful, and the cool thing about it too is that we have a case for the first time that is not black or white. We actually have some color cases in, so we're taking full advantage of that, plus the fans, to bring you guys some buttery goodness. Am I hinting too much that I want butter to win? We'll have to see. It's not up to me. It's gonna be up to you guys. Oh man. But here. So let's take a look. Let me pause that a little bit. Let's take a look here on. Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay. Let's take a look here. So back in 2021, this was. Whoa. Hold on. Let me volume adjustments. Let me make sure. Let me just control it this way. Let's take that down. There we go. Oh, our classic TT hot tub live stream. We created this because of the hot tub streams that they had going on. And this was so much fun to build this. I literally mocked this up right here on this table with some wall panels and everything. It was so much fun. I'm literally pouring the water in on the top, and it's just a little time loop. You can see where the water starts and stops. Oh, I guess I cranked the volume right there. Yeah, I was still figuring out stuff back then. Still figuring stuff out. But then at the same time too, we got to make sure this loop actually lasts. This was definitely a really throwback. Oh. You guys better strap in. And stay tuned for this one. This let me move myself real quick. My bad, Steve. Here, let me move myself over here. There we go. There we go. And then just to give everybody an update, Fridays we're going to be doing our usual, let's a little different. So here was our build. We're having some fun here on Thermaltake. Here was our build that we had. How's the hopefully the volume's not too crazy. This was in our Core P6. Got to get our P all squared up, right? And then I did a little P for Core P. Core P6 right there. This was the up and around the horn part that we had going on. We put a lot of stuff to the test here in this build. Let's see if we can get. I think we did like an initial test, which is what we'll do again. Next week we'll start with just regular coolant. Find out where we're at with that. So that's kind of how that went. Then we were going to be doing a little draining process and prepping as we kind of go in and out with our different mixes. Oh, did I miss the Gatorade part? Yeah, let me see. Tube is back in. I love this little. These things are fun. I'm gonna have to see what I'm gonna do. I'm curious what I'm gonna do right here. Be interesting. All right, test number 1. You guys picked it. Gatorade. Orange flavor. All right, let's see how it does. Oh, that's funny. Somebody's gonna want to put this in as coolant. It's making me thirsty. I assume that liquid with high alcohol content could be potentially dangerous if the temps got really high. No, not really. It's because you have to consider what is it? The ignition temperature. Tasty. I think is the proper term. The ignition temperature of the coolant. But it was pretty good. We tested it too. One for me. Thirst quenching. One for the P6. I think that's Steve's favorite was. For me.
The thirst quencher.
The thirst quencher. The thirst quencher. Oh man, I had so much fun looking at that. This was so much fun. And then here was Prestone. All vehicles in the. Dude, look how different our background is now. Just kidding. It's so crazy. I've added so much crap. Oh, Steve, I miss my Steve. Get out of here. There we go. Look at that, dude. This was such a cool green. It's a lot darker than what I would do like a UV green was when we do like UV green coolants and stuff. Prepared. Look at that. Look at that. Professional. I didn't spill a drop. Smells like a new car. Smells like a new car. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right.
Please refrain from.
Oh man, but yeah, we had a lot of fun with this, getting some values here. We were doing some Prime 95 testing to try to get a lot of that situated. Moving on to some of the next streams. Let's see. This one I think was G Fuel. Let's see if we were. Where were we at right here? Oh, we're pouring it in. It's really hard to clean it out so that we have a good. I think a lot of you guys were worried about the longevity of this stuff. I am so sorry. Yeah, this is G Fuel. So here's a G Fuel that we did in here. Right? It actually scored pretty well. I was kind of impressed. I think the one thing that was interesting about this one was the carbonation and how the carbonation affected the pump, kind of like, airlocking the pump and stuff. But we figured it out. And I think that's probably the funnest part that I get to do is figuring out how to make this work with what you guys come up with. We didn't do Everclear, but we did vodka. I think that's actually next. Let me see. Let's see. Oh no, Pepto-Bismol was next. Oh, let's watch the Pepto-Bismol. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh God, you guys. Oh. Oh. Oh man. Steve was shaking of it. Look at him. Look at him. Dude, look how chunky it is. On the bottom end there. A little thick on the bottom there, you guys. Look at that coating, bro. Look at that coating. It sure is pink. Dude, that color's popping, bro. That color is popping. I wish Coolant would come this pink. Everybody. There's something scary from Thermaltake Live. It is October. Let's start like right there.
I'm terrified already.
Dude, but this is so cool. This was back. This was 4 years ago. Oh my goodness.
Oh jeez.
All right, we're ready. We got him on back. I think I bought like 3 bottles. He took about 3 bottles to fill a PC. Just wink, wink, in case you want to try it. It's gonna be like a shake going through here, and it's barely gonna move.
but you never know, and that's what's gonna be the best part about this.
Oh, let's. I'm curious. I forgot.
Jeez, are you ready?
I forgot how did it work right away or did it give problems? I can't remember.
And fun.
Ghosts of Thermaltake's past. I know.
Okay.
Ooh.
You ready?
Oh, my boy. My boy, I miss him. I miss him so. We still hang out. Ooh, look at the bubbling. Look at that. Wow, that actually worked better than I thought. I'm actually quite impressed that that worked better than I thought.
We're gonna probably have to turn that pump up a little bit more, but man, that's looking funny. All right, that looks good.
Those look really good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, and then let's see. Moving on from there.
About 30. What do I?
Let's see where we at right here.
Liquid you'd want to ever. The level didn't go up, guys.
Oh, this is Baja Blast. We actually went to Taco Bell. We actually went to Taco Bell right there.
Could be right or wrong, depending on how he wants to go today. So, guys, stay tuned for that as well.
And then, oh yeah,
gambling your points.
There's the tea. I think it was. I'm trying to remember what vodka brand that was. But this was Baja Blast and vodka when we did this one.
Will be right, and just my stubbornness is not allowing me to just stop.
It's not. You voted.
Let's see.
Here we are.
Hey, it's blue. Well, I guess it is blue, huh? It's like a bluish green though.
So this is gonna start jacuzzi in a little bit. You
little
can
jacuzzi.
see that we're getting a little
koozie action.
You can see that we're
that
getting
reservoir
there it goes.
was me after a bad Taco Bell.
There we go.
There we go.
Slowly but surely.
Ooh, look at that! Look at that! I like the little spinnies in the tube right there. The sugar. That's the sugar flowing right there in the tube.
The everlasting flow. The everlasting flow right there of Baja Blast.
Oh my god!
I enjoyed this Baja Blast.
Let's just put a little bit more in.
I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this Baja Blast. Look at that. Let's see.
Did it really do that to me?
I know something we could do with it.
Pour it down the sink?
No.
No? Okay.
No,
Give
Steve
it to the
wants.
PC? Does the PC? You think the PC needs a little bit more?
It does need a little bit more.
A little
yeah.
more? Okay. You let me know when, okay?
Oh, there wasn't any left. Poor Steve. He didn't get any free Baja Blast.
Also, I'm on a delay, so I can't actually see it in real time.
That's why.
Oh man, it was so much fun with Steve back then.
Doesn't that mean you just drank?
Oh, and there's the Tito's.
Well, no, 'cause I was
There's the Tito's vodka.
Very.
I don't know if I
clever
should
there,
show
Steve.
this clip
I
right
like
now. I think
your
you guys might be caught.
Very,
You guys
very
don't tell
clever.
my boss about this, okay?
We gotta wait.
We weren't drinking on work. We weren't drinking
hour
at
isn't
work.
here
Don't
just yet.
don't say anything, all right?
Happy
It's a
hour
secret
isn't
between us
just here yet.
wafflers, okay?
I mean, some would argue that it's 5:30 somewhere.
That is very true.
Did
We
you
know
check
it
the
was
temps
5
while
a.m. for
doing this to
Japan
see if
earlier.
anyone was? Yeah. So we basically recorded all the temperatures of all of this.
People in here from the
Steve is in
UK.
every video.
There we go. That's 5:30.
It's really
time.
spooky season.
There we go. 5:30 East Coast. Oh baby.
But yeah, no, we actually have gathered a lot of data from this. The only downside is we haven't used the exact same system to kind of give like legitimate like technical specs on the liquids, but we've had some fun, and I think this next build is going to be pretty cool too. As far as like what we got going together with that. Let's see. Was this? This is our old. This is pre-waffle, by the way. Pre-waffle. This was before waffles was a thing. A bigger thing, guys. This is thanks to you guys. This is all thanks to you guys. Let's see. Here's us putting the vodka in. And actually, I think the vodka worked pretty well.
All right.
It was very interesting to see it in the reservoir because you could see that it was
Give a
alcohol.
little bit.
You know what I mean? It had that.
A little bit.
I don't know if you could really see it on the stream here, but like it really definitely had it. But yeah, it definitely goes back. It takes us back.
Dude, that was such a what a pour, dude.
Oh yeah, thank you.
That I can't even do that. Oh no.
In and the out.
Look at this old
There's a
software.
little- up to 50.
Worse. That
But yeah,
is, in
lots of
fact,
fun there with that
sunburnt
one.
pour.
And then probably one of my favorite streams was this one where we went to
Well, we have a
Starbucks
tree that
and
don't
we
give
got
us,
pumpkin spice
But we're not
latte.
stuck in, like, the
I even
rural, like,
brought
you know,
some whipped
big building,
cream.
like nothing else. You know what I mean?
to
You just see
top it
just
off.
Big giant buildings. Like when you go to PAX East.
Look how naked the room is, man.
All right.
Crazy.
You're not wrong about that, Mr.
We've done a lot of stuff since. We've done a lot of stuff since then.
It's really hot. Waffles. Subs.
Oh,
get
there's
more
a
waffles
syrup.
because waffles.
There's the syrup. There
Enter
was
for your
the
chance
syrup
to be
right there.
selected as
Here, let's see if we can. Let's find.
Look
Oh.
at this. Here, Steve. I got some in a fill bottle, bro. Come here.
Steve's
Come here.
favorite.
Steve's
favorite.
You need me to top
He
that
tells
off for
me
you?
still today how
Need me-
much he
need me-
loves pumpkin
Top
spice.
off once you're done.
Need me to top that off for you? You know, just give me a little pump. You know, like a couple pumps, Steve.
No.
Need a couple bumps?
No. No.
Oh, good times, man. Good
Oh,
times.
Yes.
This was fun.
Oh,
This was fun.
You're not
Look at
making
that. Look at that. Latte. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it right before.
pumpkin spice, dog.
Here we go.
Which is
Look, Steve's crying. He's so excited.
This is actual coffee. You guys saw me pour it into here. If you're just tuning in, we are doing a viewer voted special here today, putting pumpkin spice into our PC. We have our new Core P6 here from Thermaltake with full custom liquid cooling, GPU and CPU block.
Look at that.
Using our PR32 D5 pump
Paxies,
reservoir
hope you'll make it
combo, which is a newer
2026.
product here
We
from us at
are
Thermaltake.
planning on
And,
it.
You know, we put together everything.
I would
including
love to
the
go
pumpkin
back to
spice
PAX for
key
2026.
loop, just
We'll
for
see
you
what's up.
guys.
We'll let you guys
Thanks
know.
again to all of our fans on the Discord community who voted. You guys are the best. Don't forget. Also,
Thermaltake Live, pumpkin
exclamation
spice,
mark,
and is a
waffle in the
crime.
chat
It has to be
to,
taken
get
away too far.
entry
They made
in
pumpkin
to spin
spice
the wheel.
equal to
It
fake
is waffle
sugar.
time. Absolutely.
It is still waffle time.
Oh,
Are you guys
dude.
ready?
Oh,
Are you guys
man.
ready?
The Meat Canyon pumpkin
change the
spice,
music
dude,
up.
is so.
We need-
I
we
think
need
of
to
it
get
every year now. Mike, if you go, then I'll go. You okay? Right on.
Hey man, if I'm gonna go through all this misery, I want some good music at least.
We'll have to get some good music. I'll have to think of some. We'll have to think some. I could get some.
spicy music.
I want to find out what it is that what's gonna win first. I'm gonna have to find out what's gonna win first.
Power is engaged. Coolant is ready.
This is what you can look forward
ready?
to. I wonder what it is you guys are gonna pick. Oh, here we go. Oh,
Oh God.
that was such a mess to clean. Look at that. An actual latte in a PC. Just in time for pumpkin.
Loop. I'm
look.
sorry, you did nothing to deserve this. I'm so sorry. You just existing, you're beautiful, and then
You just-
giving this to you. I'm so sorry.
Why? But why?
There's a little bit of water in there, yeah.
But
I can't
why?
get it all out.
I can't get all the water out. Sadly, can't get all the water out. That looks like it needs the
It's a
Pepto
pretty
run through after
interesting color.
that.
Let me tell you. All right, let's go ahead.
Is this where?
Let's see where we are with our. Oh, I gotta hook it up.
Wait. Where'd I put
Like
the
it
whipped cream in?
detected My mouse. Oh yes.
Oh, I didn't put it in yet.
NSFW, please.
I'm sorry.
All right. So. Oh wow, you guys want is gonna be.
Oh wait.
I got nothing.
Oh, doesn't that look tasty?
Let me go back. Here, wait. I don't want to have to watch. I don't want to watch too much of this. I'm sorry.
So
It's been fun though. Let me tell you.
it's kind of weird. Like the temps are really kind of fluctuating here now
Enjoy your
in
reboot.
comparison to what we're normally used to. I wonder if it's the coffee. I mean, that's warm, but it's not.
Is this
Okay.
the syrup part? Okay.
Here it goes. There it goes. Oh.
Look at this. This was syrup.
Come on, baby. Come on,
This
baby.
was tough.
Come on, baby.
Oh.
We were just praying on the pump. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
It's trying. It's trying. Here, let's give it a little push. Let's make sure. Let me make sure I got it on a.
I mean, this was the toughest one we had to do. This was the toughest one we had to do.
You guys keep watching the syrup. Keep watching that syrup. You guys got to let me know. Look.
Oh. But I think yeah, with this one, we didn't get too far. I tried heating it up. We weren't
that's
really
warm, but
getting
it's-
where we
it's-
wanted to get to.
No, it's actually doing a.
I wonder if the water will help out.
And then I think I
hard this
took
is.
some of the syrup out and I
can't
microwaved it
believe it.
to warm it
You're
up.
doing
So
on
I
your
had to
right now?
actually heat it up a little bit. Look here, I'm heating it up a little bit more. And yeah, we were getting all scientific and stuff. All scientific and stuff. But we made it happen. And we got it going on. I think there's even a part in here where I did I put a little pancake in there just for box.
or something.
I put a little pancake right there on the top just for box. I think I ate that pancake after the stream too. I was hungry. But there you go. There is syrup in a PC actually flowing.
31:29.
Look at that. Great temps.
Get that jet plate while we got load going.
Guess what day
Great
it is?
temps, everybody.
Huh? Anybody?
Getting a little warm in there.
Hey,
Guess what day
B
it
coming
is?
in. Appreciate
I
the
know
tier
you can
one
hear
for
me.
17 months,
What day is
dog.
it, Mike?
Sorry, 45.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Just resubbed
Get
for
right on one of those
17
good ones.
months.
Yeah. You know it's working. You know it's working.
Look at that.
33 on the red.
Look at that. That was it, guys. Hey, and also want to come back on this. I want to say a big shout out to all of my stream streakers. You guys know who you are. C-Playa 32 coming in with a 25 stream streak. K Coolant coming in with a 5 stream streak. In need of temperance with the 10 stream streak, and GP Stuntman with the 3. Let's go, you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for being here. That's right. Get the lizard on, man. We're gonna be having some fun. All right. Let me get my music going back on. Yay. Change it up here. Dude, so much fun, you guys. So much fun. We got a lot going on. What we're gonna need from you guys first, though, is a couple of things. So we have our viewer voted coolant form now live. If you guys would like to get in on it, the command or the link and everything, you just type !vote. That's right, baby. Gatorade. H2O. Right here, guys. There is our view. Will it cool part 4 coolant testing here. Make sure. Whoa. I F5 the wrong thing. This is our Thermaltake Live. Will it cool part 4? And here is your list. You guys can go right there to the link. You have up to, I believe you got 4 choices, 4 options that you can pick. Okay, here is the list for 2025. So I had a lot of people talking about heavy water, but like, dude, heavy water was a little out of reach, a little specific. So I thought, a good secondary option would be thick water. It's a lot more easy to come by. I know it might not necessarily be the same, but it's the best that I could come up with. All right. So instead of kind of kicking it off the list, because a lot of you guys, I had actually a few people mention this. I left it in, but I changed it over to thick water. I think it's called like Thicket or something on Amazon. I was looking it up because I had to make sure I could source all this stuff. You know what I mean? It's so much fun, man. This is so much fun. I don't see Liberty on the list. Well, you guys didn't recommend it. No, I'm just kidding. That would be pretty hard. I don't know if you can fit all that democracy and freedom into just one PC. Democracy fills my PC. We have a thick water, ice cream, flavor TBD. I guess if you guys pick the ice cream, we'll have to decide what flavor to do. But I'm literally thinking I'm gonna have to scoop it out and, or maybe let it thaw a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. Let's see if it wins. Carrot juice. I think that's gonna be a really cool color. And I think carrot juice would actually go pretty well. Curious to see what kind of temps it would get, though. Be kind of interesting. Cold brew coffee. So coffee making a comeback, but instead of going a pumpkin and latte, we're going cold brew with that. So if a cold brew coffee is your choice, feel free to check the box. That is up to you. One of my personal favorites. One of my personal favorites here, liquid butter whirl and or movie theater popcorn butter. Now, I'm not really sure what butter we'll end up going with. I looked up the liquid butter whirl. I can get a nice big jug of it, so I was like, that's pretty cool. But the movie theater popcorn butter, like that really, I was like, oh man, we might have to make some popcorn. I don't even know, because it's like I was thinking, man, if they picked butter, I would have to get some waffles or something. But when somebody mentioned movie theater popcorn butter, I was like, oh, maybe we need to have some popcorn too. So we might have some stuff. Well, we'll see. This will be up to you. This will be up to you as far as what you guys, if you guys pick it, we'll have to make some tough decisions. Root beer float was a cool one. I guess we could kind of do a float with it, but I think root beer float's a good one. If you guys want to see some root beer, maybe a couple little drops of ice cream in there, especially if you pick ice cream as well. I mean, I might be able to reuse it. You know what I mean? So save me some money. No, just kidding. Protein powder drink. Yeah, we want to do a little workout, get a little pre-workout going on. Give our PC a little pre-workout before giving it a workout. You guys can go right here and select a protein powder drink. I will be pre-mixing it, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll pour the powder in with like a liquid and then see if it mixes itself. That D5 is a pretty good blender. We'll have to see how it goes. Brown gravy was an interesting one. Definitely a big fan. Love me some brown gravy. Let me tell you, I'm excited for Thanksgiving already. Let me tell you. But yes, brown gravy would be an interesting one. Maybe not the chunky stuff. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the chunky stuff. We'll have to see what's going on. Yeah, and it'd probably smell pretty good too. It's good. Some of this stuff would actually kind of make me hungry. I had to look this one up. It's a Scottish soda, and I'm probably not going to pronounce it properly, but Aaron Blue, it was a Scottish soda. Somebody asked for it. I threw it on the list. Boom, there you go. Let's see if it gets into the top. Waffle batter was another one. Please don't pick this. Please. I don't want to. I think the fins in the water block would actually start forming a form of mutated pancake / waffle, because it's got the grid lines in there from the grill and everything like that too. You know what I mean? I guess if we ran the benchmark long enough, we might actually make food. That could be interesting. We'll see if you guys want to go with something as crazy as waffle batter. We also have a sriracha on the list. Nice little hot sauce. Definitely make my eyes water a little bit, but that could be quite spicy. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if you guys want to. How spicy do you guys want to get? Here, let me. There, that's easier that way. And then tomato juice and orange juice came up. Okay, I got an ad break coming in a couple of minutes. But we got tomato juice, orange juice, tonic water. I thought was kind of interesting.
Pulp with that orange juice?
Will there be pulp with that orange? I'm gonna avoid pulp as much as I possibly can. Dude, the pulp, I mean, it might look pretty cool in the tubes, but as soon as it hits that fin stack on the blocks, man, there's going to be no more pulp after the first. It's probably going to be like a beaver and start a dam right there. But we could see. Yeah, we could be making some waffles too. Tough to say. Edible glitter was another one that I saw. I'll maybe mix it with distilled water, maybe something else, but either way, it would be a shiny, glittery goodness, I think. I think we would really see that. When you look at all the 3D coolants that are out there and everything, this is basically the edible version. So we'd have to see what that is. And I know a lot of people were bringing up other types of glycerin, but as far as something that I can safely do, approved by the boss, vegetable glycerin made it on the list, so you guys can select that. We also got barbecue sauce and coconut oil to wrap up our pretty big list here. You guys. So get on that exclamation mark vote for the link. We'll be doing voting all week, so you don't have to get your votes in by today. We'll be popping up on social media. Please, if you can, get at least a vote in. If you can vote, one thing, you can vote up to 4 different liquids of your fancy. Yeah, there's the link right there for you. We need to know. what's gonna be, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What is gonna win? I tried to take as much as I could in, you guys, as far as I loved reading a lot of the comments, Discord, you know, Twitter, Facebook, stuff like that. You guys had some fun ideas. There was some things I had to kind of cut out, you know, other things, just it is what it is. But yeah, this is our list. We got a pretty big one. I'm hoping we'll be able to do 4 to 6. We'll have to see how it goes. We'll have to also see what it is that you guys pick. You know what I mean? No, transmission fluid didn't make the cut. No, sorry about that. We're not getting too crazy on it. You know, I didn't really see pudding too much. Not enough to make the list. I'm sorry. I tried to pick as much stuff. Yeah, glow stick got thrown out. I'm sorry. Glow stick got thrown out. It is what it is, man. I do what I can. I swear. I was actually all for the glow stick thing, but with, you know, just other things, safety and all that stuff, you know. I don't want it splashing in my eyes. God. I mean, I'll take a pumpkin spice to the face, but I don't know if I'd take a glow stick to the face. You feel me? No liquid dynamite. Yeah, I know. I had it on the list and then I had to take it off, and then I put it back on the list and then I took it back off. I couldn't source it. Maybe you know where to get some. We can do it next year. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Maybe you know where I can get some. Oh man, if the pump gets burnt out during testing, is there a place? There's always a really. But you know what? I have a lot of faith in these D5 pumps. If there was ever a way to do marketing for a pump, I think this set of streams is it. I mean, gotta be honest with you guys, man. This if you're gonna put your pump to the test, and you're just going to be using it for regular coolant and stuff like that. I mean, if you see...
Mike, can I have the rads this year for real this time?
No, you can't. I'm sorry. No. The rads get all stinky and all that. So we try to you know, dispose of it properly. You feel me? But you know, I think we'll do pretty good. I think I got a good method to my madness, as far as how we're gonna go about you know, mixing everything up in here. We got a lot to do today as well. We got the rest of our components to put in. We got some blocks to do. I got our water blocked graphics card right here. I was able to go, I have an RTX 3080. I'm sorry it's not a 5090, but it's still, we got a pretty beefy card that should definitely bring the heat, per se, as far as what type of liquids you guys would like to do. And we're switching it up and we're going AMD with this build, and probably one of the cooler powerhouses to put to the test this year. We have the AMD, this is a Ryzen 9950X. So that bad boy is definitely going to be giving us some performance, and we're definitely going to be monitoring some temperatures to see how well this AMD CPU does here with our coolant test. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we got water blocks to slap in. We got some fans to install and get our build that much closer to our coolant testing challenge, which is more or less going to kick off next week. Tube work and everything, I'm probably going to be doing that over the weekend. Not going to have enough time to be able to do the tube work live on stream, but I'll try to come up with something crafty. But hopefully today will be a lot closer on the build, getting everything in. So hang out. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. If you haven't gotten in on your waffle already, !waffle, you could win later on during the stream. So hang out, kick back, relax. We're halfway through the week, everybody. Yeah. And we got some fun coming up here starting next week. So get those votes in, you guys. Get those votes in. You can choose up to 4 different options. There's the link, or !vote for that, and we'll be posting it up on socials too if you missed that. There from like the chat. If you're watching it later, you know what I mean, catching those VODs and stuff like that. We got a lot of that going on. All right. All right, so yeah, we got a couple of things that we need to kind of put in. I know last week we were talking a good bit. Oh, let me make sure that's not going too loud. This seems like a good one. A box says it can flow 2 gallons of cement per minute. Dude, that would be some interesting. That would definitely be something interesting to do. Would be to put something in, like think about like if you had like almost like an epoxy or something that was a liquid that would turn to a solid within like 10 minutes. Like how interesting would it be to watch that flowing in the system and then just watch it like freeze? You know what I mean? Just watch it. But see, those kind of things, when you have those kinds of chemical reactions, you have a lot of expansion and stuff. And the last thing I want is tube shattering pieces flying all over the place. So we do ride the line.
Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can
man.
hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Sonserman 51 just resubbed for 4 months. Happy hump day, Mike, and 4 months, Peter, and 4 heart of my bottom, Peter, and 4 heart of my bottom.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the tier 1 for 4 months, man. Thank you so much. Let's go. Let's go. Stay tuned. What the hell is a thick water? Dude, there was this guy, I forgot, Chug. And you know, I was looking up like heavy water, and I remembered the video of this guy, and he chugged like a gallon of thick water.
Yeah, you get those TPS reports done yet?
Oh, no. They're almost done. They ain't due till Friday.
Oh, well, what's today?
Today just Wednesday.
Oh, it's just Wednesday.
Oh,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just
Hey, Mike.
Oh,
Hey, Mike.
God, here he is.
Mike. Guess what, Mike?
My name is not Mike.
Guess what day it is?
I know what day it is.
Hump day.
It is, yes.
Hump
It
day.
is Wednesday, yes, I get it, because you're a camel, you have a hump, and it's the middle of the week.
Hump day.
But why don't you ever bother him, huh? You always come around to my desk.
You know, if I only had a camel in the office and everything, it would make the week that much better.
A sub to in need of temperance.
Hey, Sister Man coming in with a gifty to In Need of Temperance. Congratulations. Enjoy your ad-free waffling. Don't forget those extra waffle chances you get too there. All month long. But yeah, we got to get going on this, and I am excited for all that is to come. This poor water block is going to go through something it should never have to go through. I kind of feel bad. But you know, it's for the content. Did I also mention that we have these beautiful buttery fittings here for our 16 mil PETG tubing? So that should be some fun. Nice little bling bling on your liquid craziness that you're gonna want to put in here. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's see. We got CPU block we got to put in, you know, graphics card we'll install it later. We still have some other connections that we got to throw in, like the 24 pin and stuff like that. And we got the rest of our fans to install. So, yeah, I mean, we got our cables tucked away right now. Let's dig out our CPU block and let's get going on that. All right. Oh. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Happy hump day all. Welcome, Wafflers. I've missed you. I've been thinking about you guys all week as I've been collecting all the fun little ideas from you guys. This is definitely some interesting stuff. Here is going to be our water block. This is our, I guess, newer SW1. This is going to be, this should work really good. That should work really good. It's even got some RGB. Ooh. We'll have to see about setting all that up, but either way, we got to get our bracket stuff out. Let's leave our cableage. That's going to be for that. These are going to be for the other cables for the system. So, you know, I might as well get these out, especially the USB. Because the power, I can do that later. That's not going to be in the way. I'll be on the back side of the case. And then, yeah, I got water block for that too. This will be kind of fun because in a way I'm going to be using this with our 3.0 software. So it's going to have a lot of the newer things with it too. The fans are ARGB though. So, but you probably won't even be able to tell. Oh, and I forgot, dude, this block comes with liquid metal, by the way. The SW1 actually comes with a liquid metal kit. If you ever wanted to get into that, we've done that a couple of times, but I'm not gonna go liquid metal this time on this one. We're gonna stick to we're gonna stick to our regular TG that we got to kind of keep it on the same level. I mean, I know it's a little different, but still. Everybody loves hump day. And these are AMD brackets, so we have those to change out. Almost forgot about that. This is neat. I haven't gotten to do this kind of an install in a while, so I'm excited for that. Let's get everything set up here and let's get in on this block and get it ready. How about that? How about that? Let's see here. Get a good little angle for the dangle. There we go. You guys can join me. This poor table, this mod mat has been through so much. I am impressed that it's still, I mean, yeah, it's dirty. You know, it's probably had 100 builds gone through it over the years, but it's also dealt with 4 years of this custom coolant stuff. And I mean, there's probably still some syrup drips over there just embedded into the material. You know what I mean? These are kind of neat. These are different type of tension screws for the block. And then we got our Intel AMD for that. And we got a plug. This is fun because, dude, like the DIY stuff is so different. You got all these little baggies and all these little parts. It's just a different experience than like an AIO. You have to use your brain a little bit. I had to double check. So let's see here. So this is just the controller stuff. All right, we know about the software and how that works. That's fantastic. At least we include both things on there. All right, so we're going AMD. And then we're going to want to go B for the slotting on that, on both. So that's what I just wanted to double check. I thought it was B, but I always like to make sure. For the different mounting for that. And then, yeah, we just got to start taking the screws out so we can swap over, because this is the SW1 as far as the water block. And as you can see on here, there is little like arrows indicating in and out. So it's kind of hard to tell, but if you can see, it looks like a little heart. But then there's the inlet, and then these are the outlets, and there's like actually like a little marking on them though. So we do got to make sure that we got our in and outs correctly. Not just my favorite burger joint, but you know what I mean. And then yeah, I guess the only real downside, but I ain't really too worried about, is that you do have to peel this off if you want to change the back plate. But it's no big deal. Put the black light for residue on the mat. Oh my God, no. 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 Don't tell the hotel industry. Don't tell them. It's funny, every single time I do this, I always tell myself, don't scratch the cold plate with a screwdriver. Just nice little slip, just a little. Yeah, I think about it every single freaking time. But luckily, I've been pretty good. Let's see how we do this time. Never know. All right, we'll pull our 4 screws. I haven't done this in a while, man. This is fun. Pancakes. Come here. Okay. And then these guys are going to slide out like this. That's going to slide out like a that. So that way you can take those out. The other thing, too, is that with the cold plate and everything, this does expose or, you know, like if you're cleaning process and everything. So this will be stuff that I may have to do depending as far as cleaning and prepping this. in between testing and everything, right? So let me just line that back up. There we go. And then we just got to switch these guys out. Let me see. And then we got, yeah, top and bottom. That should go good. Get those in there. They have like there's like a rounded edge and then a flat edge, or like a flat side and a rounded side. So you just want to make sure the rounded side goes on the top. Other than that, it's really nothing much else. Nothing else much. On like that. And then we start putting this in. But yeah, dude, this is fun. This is fun. Have you ever put beer in a PC, bro? Yep, I have. And you guys got to see that. Dude, that actually, the beer was actually really good. I was impressed with not just the performance, but the looks. I got some photos and everything too. I was going to share those as we get along, we get going on through this, you know what I mean?
Running something like simple green between different fluids help with the cleaning?
To be fair, usually what I've done like on stream is just run distilled water through it. Like I'll have gallons of distilled water, and basically what I do is I kind of create like I'll create like a return that you know, like the tube that's going to come out of the radiator that's going to go back into the reservoir. That's going to be like the end of the completion of the loop, right? So I pop that out, and I'll put a soft tube on there, and then basically what I do is that soft tube will go into a bucket, and then I'll just pour distilled water in there, and I'll just have the system running, and just kind of push like a gallon of that through the entire system to try to get as much of that old material out of the blocks, and then of course out of the rads, like kind of get it flushed, as long as you know it doesn't draw, and it's not going to sit, right? We're going to do the test, drain it, flush it, retest it, and then usually after each stream I take the blocks apart, do the little cleaning like I did with this one, and you know, just get everything nice and clean for next week. So a little bit of a process, but I've done it before now, so and it seems to be pretty good. So I don't necessarily think I need to run something like that in there unless I was running it like long, dude, because like if I ran that stuff even a couple of days, it would night or day difference, you know what I mean? I did keep syrup in the water block for the GPU back when we did it, and I let the syrup sit in there for months because I was curious to see what would happen, and nothing happened. I mean, it was sealed, so it's not like air was getting in there, you know what I mean? But it just stayed syrup, and it was kind of interesting. And then I just ended up throwing it away. There was really nothing more to that than just that. But that was it. That was it. You know, it's kind of funny. I might actually just mount this upside down, or at least the logo might go upside down. Because if I put this on upside down, or basically so my inlet's on the left, not on the right, it would be a little bit easier. Because if I got my GPU here, because it's going to go from reservoir over to graphics. From the graphics, it'll come out, hit the CPU block, and then from the CPU block, go back up into the rad, and then rad back to reservoir. Circle of life, right? So I think what I'll do is I'll make it so the inlet is on the left on this one, and yeah, it'll match. Oh no, I guess my chair cushion's the right way up. I'll have to change that. We'll have to change all of that. But there we go. Let me just make sure I tighten these. I'm sitting here thinking of too many things. Oh, it's only Wednesday. Yeah, that one needed a little bit more. I swear, I've gotten pretty good with understanding torquing. Not twerking, but torquing. Yeah, it's good. Should be good right there. Man, that looks nice. That looks a nice right there. All right, now I haven't done this in a hot minute, so I want to double check. So we do got to take this stock mounting off, which I guess I kind of knew that, but I will need to know, are we using I for AM5? Yes, we're using the I one. So it is the silver ones. I was actually thinking it was going to be the H ones, because it's usually the black ones. Or that is those ones then? Oh, that's for Intel. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, wait. No. I don't need these. Then we got our washers. Here is going to be our little caps and everything. Some of these blocks go together, or put together kind of interesting. Like the one that we have that's got the screen on it that I've done before, like that one. That's interesting because that mount the secures from the back. Like you have to have like access to the back panel and everything like that because you actually tighten the screws from the back side of the case. Pretty crazy. It just works. Hopefully, it's gonna be my goal in the next couple of streams. All right, see how we do. Yeah, I haven't used this in months, maybe even longer. So, and I didn't do my homework. So you can be mad at me all you want. I'm sorry. Now let's go ahead and we get these little dudes in here. I don't consider myself a pro either. I'm just a waffler. I just waffle. I'll leave that to all the other guys that, you know, sell t-shirts online. Wait. This B, right? Bottom one, yeah. Worst thing to do is you put them in the wrong slot. I'm not going to say hole, even though I just said it. Then you have to go back and change it again. Water cooling is, you have to be very careful with your choice of wording here with water cooling. It can get really interesting. All right, so there is our back plate getting put together. Then I'm assuming get these bracket dudes out of the way. Let's go ahead and take off our stock back plate. Get this going. Gotcha. Sometimes I like the turntable, sometimes I don't. Let me tell you, it was a piece of like, okay. Oh, cool. The back plate didn't just come flying out. Sweet. Oh yeah, that one stays in. Durr. Durr. I have so many of those. All right. Our AMD. Oh, wait a second. That's right. This doesn't need the back plate. Oh my God. That's for AM4. Holy crap. Okay. So then I just need to put these dudes. Mike. What day is it, Mike? I just need to put these dudes on there. Wait a second. I am so confused already. Let's see. Oh, these guys screw into that. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've done an AM5 custom cool.
What day is it, Mike?
I think this might be my first one. But that's what instructions are for. I kind of actually like that I don't have to take the back plate out and put something else in. I can just use the one that it comes with. I like that even more. All right. We got that. This is going to then, of course, mount right in here like a this. Get cable. All right. And then we have our, so basically we just put that down, washers, and then, yeah, screw it down. Put it in there and put it in there. All right. We'll lay the case down to do it.
Anybody? Julie,
Anybody?
Guess what day it is?
What day is it?
Come on, I know you can hear me.
What day?
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Good old Wednesday, baby. Okay. All right. I think this should be good. Let me take this fan was just sitting there on magnets. Sitting there on magnets, making it look like it's a part of the system. Oh, getting heavy already. Getting heavy already. All right. Get this set up here. Look at that. Look at that filtration down here. Look at that beautiful filtration down there. We're going to need it. We are going to need it.
The screen lights up the darkened room. Big deals whisper, it's your turn soon. Ultra performance hums alive.
Do. Okay, this. I think I need to adjust this bracket a little bit.
Where legends are born.
Well, let me check this real quick. Maybe I didn't get it all the way seated in there. Let's double check. That way we don't double check this later when we put liquid on it. Okay, so we got that. Oh yeah, I forgot that part comes out too, but that's, there we go. Don't want the inside to get too dusty. I'm already going to be dealing with enough of that problem. All right, yeah, no, okay. It almost seems like it needed to be a little bit more gapped out. It was like a little bit small there. That was interesting.
Like a heartbeat race, the clock ticks loud in the sacred space. Pixels collide and the crowd roars.
Gotta look at the O-rings, make sure I line this up the correct way. Yeah, custom cooling can definitely, yeah, I guess I didn't have it put together. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? All right. This is what happens when you don't do custom cooling for a while. Yeah, I'm curious on why this. Just got to get it right in the. There we go. There we go. It's got to like feel like it's right, if that makes sense. Get these back in here. Oh, and I forgot there's one more thing I forgot to talk about something. But let me make sure I got this lined up just right. First. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that just, maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's good now. Maybe it shifted when I was tightening it. I don't know. Probably my fault. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. That looks great. Look at that. And then we have it right. So that's going to go over this way. And that's, yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I feel way better with that. I was curious. I was like, why is it kind of acting weird like that? That was interesting. All right, let's move you back over here. All right, so Thermaltake slacking. I know. No, that's fine. Beat me up. It's fine. Oh, hey, hold on. Let me switch over here real quick. Where is the... Here we go. All right. So I almost forgot. But I didn't forget. But hey, we are, of course, participating in the Prime Big Deals that are going on September 7th and 8th today. So you guys can get some pretty big deals from us here at Thermaltake starting yesterday and today. It's a 2-day event and everything. We have a variety of things going on. If you guys want to check it out, we've been posting it up on our socials everywhere, but here, I'll throw the link here in the chat if you guys want to check it out. And I think that should go to both chats. So that way, yeah, there you go. So you guys take a look over on Amazon for their Prime Big Deal Days. We have a variety of things on sales. You can see we have this LCGS quartz 18% off, but some of the bigger deals are definitely down a little bit lower. We have some power supplies up to almost 25% off. We got our GT 750, 850s. I mean, these are some pretty good little deals here from like $109 to $84.99 for some power options right there. With that one, let's see, 20% off right there. You keep scrolling down though, there is more things in here, up to 30% off or 29% off our Thermaltake. This is our TH 360 V2 Ultra. So this is the one with the screen. Regular price about $200, on sale for the Prime for $142. So pretty good discounted Waffle prize right there. If you guys want to take a look at that. Another one too that I saw, and I think a couple other people saw, fans on sale. So we have our Thermaltake SWA fan. These are the ARGB, the ones that sync with the motherboard. We're doing a 3-pack, 20% off right now, $64. $64. And then we also have the CT ARGB, basically the same fans that we're using in our PC, but we're using brown and butter colored ones. But we have these in here in a 2-pack for $24 or $23.73. So there's a nice little deal on that one. But yeah, a couple of deals going on for some components as well as for our LCGS PCs. I think there's some other deals in here too for the gaming systems, but they're all part of the Prime Big Deal. So make sure you take a look at those Prime Big Deals going on until today for their little 2-day Prime Big Deal Day event. All right. So almost forgot. Make sure you take a look at that if you guys are looking to grab some fans or trying to find some deals.
Fan sale is on.
I see my OnlyFans sale is on. That's right. That's right. OnlyFans. Right here. Right here. I use OnlyFans. This is our OnlyFans page where you can find OnlyFans. That's right. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. We've had it there for a while. We've had it there for a while. But all right, let's get back on this. Take a look at those deals. There's some other stuff going on. We've posted a variety of links and everything to let you guys know what stuff's on sale from Thermaltake. Take a look at our Instagram, our Twitter, Facebook page, all the socials and stuff like that to check that out. It's a lot. Just thinking, there's so many things going on with the build here. There's a lot going on there with that. You know what I mean? Let me see. We got these dudes right here. These guys are gonna come and lock in like this. Let's see how these. Let's just get a quick little test fit on the torquage. Because am I gonna need? Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna put these on here like this. Oh, okay. Just getting a feel for it. Cardboard warriors. All right, cool. That way I try to get as close as I can by still giving myself room to do stuff. I mean, after all, we're probably going to put movie popcorn butter on this, so it's really not too big of a deal. But those kind of things can happen when you watch Thermaltake live in October. Those kind of things can happen. But let's just make sure we at least got a good paste on here, because we're gonna need all the help we can get with this build. But hopefully everything will go as smooth as possible. But you guys will have to wait and see. I'm really curious on what you guys are picking. I'm really curious. I don't know if I can go to the voting thing yet and see like a summary just yet. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. We'll have to check later. Mods, Grasume, can you go and can you go on the vote page? Does it show like a summary now once you vote? I haven't, because I haven't voted yet. I need to vote still. Oh, she already left. Oh no, there you go. See, smart. He's gonna go check right now. Perfect. Please check, please. All right. Okay, so I'm just trying to think. So, like, you know, RGB, probably wrap it back around this way. Waffle batter gonna win and butter too? No way. Dude, you really think so? I'm curious. I'm really curious. Butter would be interesting. I think what we'll do, we're gonna have to come up with our voting decision before next Wednesday, because hey, I got to go to the store and get whatever you want to put in here. So I believe what we'll end up doing is probably closing the votes around Monday. So you guys got till the weekend. I figured just give people till the weekend to like put their, you know, their 2 cents in. See what everybody thinks. Yes, summary is present. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. Oh, okay. So it does. Okay, cool. So it is doing it. All right. We'll have to come back. We've already had 50 votes in, and holy crap, butter is on the lead. Oh man, butter and sriracha and edible glitter right now is our top 3. All right. 50 is a good solid number to start. 50 is a good solid number to start. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we'll see how it goes when this grows. But this is great. All right, we'll be taking a look. We'll be taking a look at this later on, probably after we waffle and see what's going on. Get those votes in, everybody. Get those votes in. I need to know what you need to see. It's up to you guys. Don't screw up. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. Definitely going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I was curious where butter was at already. I think that's going to look beautiful. Buttery, beautiful. Rig the vote. No cheating. You have to have you know, you have to go in the BIOS and you have to enable. Oh crap, what am I? See, I'm not thinking. I need to put the other side in before I do that. Come on, easy now. Easy now. You guys got me thinking about butter too much. You know, it requires a kernel anti-cheat in order to enter. So you guys have to make sure that in the BIOS on your motherboard you have it enabled, or you can't enter butter. Okay, so it looks like a lot of you guys are already ready for Battlefield 6, as am I, with your BIOS settings, because your votes are going through. So good job. Good job, everybody. I've been so distracted. So I'm contemplating all of the interesting ideas that you guys have. I wish I could bring Steve on for like a little guest appearance for this. It would be funny. All right. Slowly but surely, tightening down. At least now I can get some even pressure on this instead of what I was doing before. Yeah, all should be good. Also, would be good to know what smells best. You know, I'll have to enable our sniffa extension for Twitch, and you guys can sniffa all you want. You know what I mean? What is needed for Battlefield 6? I just built my PC and haven't changed much in the settings. Depending on your motherboard, you'll have to look, of course, at the kernel anti-cheat thing that Battlefield has. EA has a thing on their website for you know, different motherboard manufacturers. We got MSI, Asus, and so on, and it'll show you how to go in and enable secure boot, which is basically the feature. On my Asus board, I didn't have to change anything. It was on, like, basically kind of in a simple way, like an automatic mode. So it was not necessarily off, but it wasn't not necessarily on either. So it kind of like, if it needs it, it will do it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I was already good to go because I played the beta. So if you played the beta and you got in, you're able to play the game when the open beta was going on, you should be good. But I can understand for like a new build and everything. That's really one of the main things to look at. And then I think the only other thing that I would consider too is if there's going to be any particular driver updates, but I doubt it. I mean, Battlefield 6 played so good on the open beta, performance-wise and everything with what I got. I'm running a 40 series card, but still, you know, NVIDIA's got good drivers, so I'm not really worried about that. So it should be good. Should be good. But yeah, take a look at the secure boot and see if it matters. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. It's not like you got to go in and, you know, play around with settings. We're not overclocking RAM here and stuff like that. You know, speaking of RAM, I have some right here. Where you put it in 1 and 4, right? 1 and 4. I think that's what I see everybody else doing. Where RAM goes, right? Put this in here like a this. Oh, we got to get some new music going too. All right. Well, there we go. We got our poor CPU water block that is going to unfortunately have some very interesting experiences here in the upcoming weeks. Well, let's get those let's get these gold fittings in here. I want to see what this looks like. You know, isn't it? It's always fun when I do custom builds. I always like to see, you get some ideas on what it's going to look like. This is going to be, I know maybe the butteriness might clash a little bit with dude, why am I having an issue with this? What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Right to tight, lefty loosey. But there we go. We got our eyeballs in. Right there. Take a look. There is our CPU block and our memory in our board. So yeah, it should be good. We get the rest of our connections all set up here. And then we got to start getting our fans and everything like that. We should be good. Should be good.
Wow.
Grassumi says at Thermaltake Live, why not? Wait, what is it? Why is it freaking out? Why not? Let's ping the crap out of him on Discord. No, go easy. He's working. Be nice. He's working. I had to update the latest NVIDIA driver to play COD beta, so I think it's safe to say the same applies to BF6. Yeah, because I was running what, the December driver. I was running the driver from the beginning of the year because of all the concerns and everything, and everything was fine, right? Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I know that for Battlefield 6, when they had the open beta, I had to update my driver. So I did update my driver then, and I believe that's where I'm at right now. What's that?
Who's that? Yo, pick up the phone.
I'm so excited for the new movie. I'm so excited for the new movie. Thank you so much. Appreciate ya. All right. Anything else I need to do while it's laying down? I don't think so. I think we're good to go right on back up. Oh. And then we'll do some cable connections and then get some fans going. But first, let's get some music going on here. And let's check our waffle timer. Let's see. All right, so our waffle timer is coming up. Holy crap, time is flying by. Wasted way too much time. That's fine. Whatever I don't get done, I just get to do later and get it ready for next Wednesday. So we got probably about another, well, I'm going to let the timer run out and we'll go a little bit longer because I want to try to get some more stuff put in before we waffle. But let me do a little change-a-rooskies. Change-a-rooskies here. Let's get some tunes going. Oh, yeah, let's get some good tunes going. Let's see. Some Incubus. That'll start. That's a good start. There we go. Oh, it's Wednesday, baby. We'll have our waffle coming up here in a little bit. Let's just get a couple more things plopped into our PC here, huh? Okay. I got that, and I got the cable for that. You know, let's just get that plugged in right now so I don't lose it. Oh, I forgot. There we go. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. Oh, that's for the graphics card. That's the graphic card one. So many cables. So many cables. At least this way I can get this guy plugged in here. Like that. We'll tuck him back in here. Yeah, something like that will work. Something like that will work. Okay, then I got that for the GPU block. Oh, yeah. So the other thing I was thinking too is since we went with this pump that has a rotatable top, which is really cool for like an actual custom cooled build because you can adjust or rotate the 2G1/4 ports. So like sometimes when you're doing your bends and you're coming over from your CPU block going down and your reservoir is just, you know, maybe it's this way and you wish it was that way. It's really nice that this offers a full 360 rotation so that way you can line it up just right. But for this particular case, we're just gonna keep the little ring and the little RGB inlet in there, and we're just gonna kind of leave this wide open so we have a nice easy way to pour in, if you know what I mean. So hopefully that will all work out too. All right. Let's get some exhaust fans going. These will be pretty straightforward to get in the case here. Here we go. I really like these little rubber bumpers on here. I think they're really, really cool. So then that's going to be the front side of the case. This is the back side of the case. So we flip that over. I think so. That's intakes. These I think. Oh no, these are exhaust. These are intakes. I got other fans to get out. Because these are what? So these are my standards. These are both my standards, right? Yeah, those were my reverses. Just got to open some more stuff. Yay, open more stuff. I think it's the best part about building PC. Could take everything out of the box. The yellow is growing on me. I like this yellow better than the Bumblebee, but I think it's just because the Bumblebee's black and yellow, right? I mean, it's so popular. There's a song after it, but I like the contrast with this. I think as long as it gives people some fun imagination, or it maybe fits a weird spot that works good. We're like, you know, you're just like, man, I wish my case had a little color to it. You know, I think that's where we're trying to go with that. I think that's where we're trying to go. All right, and then that's going to have the gravel sand connectors. Throw that back in the box. Yeah, I'm excited to get at least to play with some colored fans, some colored cases. Basically, literally make a Waffle Station PC just in time for October, for Christmas, just in time for Halloween. Oh, so I have an idea and I wanted to know what you guys think. So I was thinking of doing, because, you know, Halloween's coming up, right? So Halloween's coming up. But what I was thinking of doing was setting up I want to do a giveaway, but I want to do a contest. I wanted to do an AI pumpkin carving contest where you guys will use AI to carve a pumpkin. Not that we have to buy pumpkins and carve pumpkins. We could do this with AI. Make it a little interesting and put, you know, get some of your guys' AI pumpkins and maybe do a little vote on that. And we'll talk about some prizes for our top pumpkin picks. So that might be coming up here. Maybe we still got a little bit of time, but I'm really thinking about that one. I think an AI pumpkin carving contest would be perfect. I want to see waffle pumpkins that are carved. I want to see all kinds. I think it would be fun. So, and I'd love to set up some prizes for you guys. And of course, have you guys vote on who you think's pumpkin is the best. So give me a little time on that. I got a lot going on, but I'm just kind of throwing out some fun little ideas there, some things to come. So maybe if you guys want to start thinking about that, that is up to you. But I think that's what we're going to do. So stay tuned for that one. What's the theme? I don't want to say what the theme is and everything just yet. And I thought about this because I don't want people to start doing stuff already. But I'm just kind of throwing the idea out there. But it's good to see that a couple of you guys would like to do that. I think it would have a lot of fun, to be fair. And it would be right in time because we have a stream, I think, right before, huh? We have a stream right before, the 29th. The 29th, so. So maybe we'll do something there. Maybe we'll do something there, you know? I'll get details and everything like that, and I'll let you guys know. We'll have a theme to it, so there'll be something specific, so no one can cheat and jump ahead. I'll give you guys like a week. I think about a week will be fine. Give you guys like a week to come up with something fun. I think it's going to be good. I kind of want to do it too. So, do I want to do... Let's go... Yellow. Let's go butter. Butter, batter, butter. Butter, batter, butter. These will butter, batter, butter. Butter, batter, butter. Wow, don't know if I've ever had an opportunity to do something like this. Oh, whoa. Then those fans will sit over like this. That will flip around like that. And then I want these as far back as I can, so I don't risk hitting my fingers on the fan blades that are like right here. And actually the funny part about this too is like I was thinking if the material is like in a big jug or whatever, I could literally just pull the magnet out and pop the top fan thing completely off and then just pour in through the top. Because it's like, then I just drop it back in, connect the magnet and done. We're not talking about unscrewing 12 screws and 3 cables and stuff like that. So I might actually take full advantage of our MagForce 2.0. Because why not? GPT Horde. Yeah, dude. I think there would be some interesting pumpkin things. So just throwing that out there. If you'd like to participate, details will come. And yeah, I think an AI pumpkin carving contest will be fun. I was actually curious if anybody else was going to be doing something like this. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. If they do, at least I said it. Don't really care. Somebody else does it too. Maybe we'll compete with them. No, I'm just kidding. We'll just have some fun. But yeah, I'll put some prizes up. I think some prizes are worth it for the effort. Get to see what people come up with, having some AI fun there. And yeah, I think anybody can participate. I don't know if there'd be too much for the restrictions. Let me see. I gotta go. Okay, I can go that far back. Oh, okay. Wait. I'm looking into the little notches as far as what I can, where I can and can't go. Because I'm trying to get the fans as far back as possible. If I go like right there, oh, that covers that hole still. And then that covers that hole still. Dang it. Okay, so this is as far as I can go. Wait. Right there. Then I'm just gonna. Wait. Oh, okay. No. That works. Oh, yeah, that works way better. We'll use this one as our guide. Oh, no. Okay, that one's not. Okay. Okie dokie. I thought I could screw into that. I thought that one would work. All right. But at least this way, they'll be as far back as possible. And that's kind of where I'm at.
I'm making waffles.
Waffles. Lots of syrup. Dude, syrup was so hard to do. Like, we had to heat it up and then heat it up again and then heat it up again. It was crazy. There, at least I got a couple screws in. Yeah, at least that'll hold it in there, so I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, just trying to kind of keep the front empty to avoid the fingers. My poor fingers. It literally almost gives me like a pore spot. Look. Let's see our pore. Look at that. Look right here, dude. Right on in. Look, now we got ourselves a little sunroof right here. That's perfect. That's gonna be perfect. And then I can have fun pouring it from like way up here into there, and then you guys worrying if I'm gonna splash it everywhere. Splash it. Oh. Resuming waffles. Sorry. All right. All right, waffles have resumed. If you didn't get in on the waffle, I got a couple of things I'm going to do here. So this is your last chance to get in on our weekly waffle for this week. Exclamation mark waffle. If you haven't already, the more the merrier. Get on. Come on, get in there. Ooh, waffle man. That's right. Get in on it. There you go. We got some last minute wafflers. That's okay. I understand. You guys can get your waffle on too. We're gonna be picking a couple of winners here in just a little bit. Give me a little time here. I got some butter and some batter to deal with, but look at that. That's gonna look good. And then we'll do some other color combos. We'll do the reverse on the reservoir.
Lizard.
I love that lizard. I love that little lizard. Go. All right. So that's kind of in. All right. Oh yeah. So this one's gonna be a little tricky. But I think we figured out a good little way to get a little bit more height out of our pump res combo, but we do got to get all our fans and everything properly mounted. But I think this is going to work. This should work pretty good for what we got. I got some cableage over there. We got to do that. All right. I wonder if I can get those.
Worse the syrup, it could crystallize.
Wait. Would honey be worse than syrup? I think a lot of it's the consistency. I think the consistency is kind of like, that's probably the hardest part about it. Because we went butter, batter, butter. So then we'll go, I was just saying, whatever. But we have, I want exhaust fans there, and then I need one more exhaust fan up here. Oh, but I want my connector on the bottom. Yeah, no, I kind of want my connector on the bottom though. So maybe I do need to take that fan off because I wanted to go the app. Okie dokie. It's not that the connector won't like necessarily clear the G1/4. It's just because of what I'm going to be doing, I'd rather just be out of the way. So we just got to do a little fan flippage, but then now it kind of gives me the opportunity to flip the colors too. So we'll go batter. God, I don't even know why I'm thinking this up, but okay. So then I want this facing down, and then we got the next one there. God, I love how these just snap together. There we go. And then we can start getting some of these in. We're getting there, baby. We're getting there. I mean, the good thing is we just got some cable connections to kind of put in, mount the GPU block on the riser cable, basically, and get our power connections in, and we'll be pretty much ready for tube work. So. He's lined up a little bit better. I got to remember not to put fans in on the ones in the middle because I got to put this pump on here, but I want to, get the fans mounted first. You guys getting in on your waffle? Still no back IO on the rig. How are you?
Then or if you
How
win,
did you
I can
see
bring
that?
you the prize cause I'll be there in December.
Well, what? Whenever you win, I can bring you the prize because I'll be there in December. Nice. You noticed that there was no IO? Yeah, I know. There's no IO on it. Most of this was kind of like, what do you call it? Why is this screw like weird? Maybe the thread got messed up on that one. Okay. It's okay. Man, if only we could get one of those big, like $1,000 motherboards in here, really put it to the test. And the funny part is, like, about all of this, as far as doing, like, coolant tests and everything, only really the blocks and the rad are definitely going to not be doing good, right? I usually dispose of them after everything's all said and done. But most of the time, it's kind of funny. Like, the fittings can clean up, no problem. Really have no issues. I mean, the tube work's kind of like a one-off for the build, so you really can't reuse that. You know what I mean? But I've actually had some pretty good luck with cleaning the water blocks after each week, to like get like all the stuff out of it, like all the way, like not just put water in it and flush it and just call it a day, but like actually take stuff apart and do it, So I've had actually pretty good luck with that. So hopefully our luck will continue. I mean, we've already done some pretty crazy stuff where I think that stuff that we've done in the past, I'm going to say it's going to be kind of difficult to top. It's tough to say, but we'll see. We will see. The one thing we can do is waffle on and keep going. You know what I mean? One thing we can do is waffle on and keep going. There we go. So basically all the fans and everything is on here. And then I just have the screws loose on the rad so that way I can do my adjustment with the radiator when I start doing my tube work. Because remember, when you do tube work, you have one little gimme to have a little bit of wiggle. But once that one tube is in place, then the other one is more or less not really something that you can have some extra wiggle room with as far as height goes. angle, you know, depending on if you're looking for a straight line or a 45, and you just want it to line up just right? So you have a little bit of play there with that, thanks to the slotted, you know, back support for like the radiator brackets, right? And just makes it easy. And you know, it's a good thing. I use it every single time I do this build, because every now and like the CPU block is there. You can't move the CPU block. You don't have a chance to move stuff around, you know? Dude, 47 already?
Good 003 just resubbed for 47 months.
Let's go, man. Appreciate the tier 2 for 47 freaking months. Good. You're so good. You're good to me, good. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the love. Appreciate it. I'm glad you will be here for this. I am glad you will be here for this. This should be a good one. This should definitely be a good one. Dude, if Butter wins, dude, Butter's gonna... Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna eat that day. You know what I mean?
MC Mikey.
Loving how easy that is to install. Let's go, MC Mikey. There we go. Yeah, those are all reverse fans. We got exhaust. So we got exhaust off the rad, exhaust out the top. Pretty straightforward. We got our other fan to put like right here. I figured the yellow one will be good. See, look, installed, done. That's done. Easy mode. Get that all ready. Oh, and he's got the better connections for it and stuff like that too. Now, you know, one of the funny things is that in most scenarios, right, when you look at like a power cover like this, the one thing that you might have thought was that, hey, ThermalMike, you know, you should have mounted that front fan right there, because that pump reservoir is going to be right in your way. And you know what? You would be right. You would be right in almost a lot of cases, no pun intended. But one of the cool things that we did here at Thermaltake was we made this flush mounted panel for your fans modular. So 2 little screws, because you don't want to have to deal with screws in the back part of this, but 2 little screws, this little flat mounted tray that almost looks like it's one piece, pops out super conveniently like this. This is great, especially if you're going to be teaming this up or comboing with magnet fans, because you can just disconnect. I can pull this out. One of the more annoying things to deal with, especially when you're dealing with, you know, larger graphic cards and other stuff like that, or just the way you have your cooling set up. Nice and convenient to be able to remove this panel. You got the magnet connect, simple, easy. I can dust this off, clean this out, and this can go right back in. Because in past, where these were just one-piece scenarios, dude, I would have problems, especially with the fans towards the back, especially if I'm going vertical with the graphics card. Could definitely be a pain. So I love it. I love the convenience of it. We're going to be able to mock up, I think I can put 2 fans in here. I think I can put 2. Because then we're going to go intake. These are exhausts. So those are my exhausts. Where did my... I thought, wait. Those are my 3 exhausts. I had a box of, but these are also exhaust. Versus intakes. Well, that's fine. We'll just go with these. I thought I got 1 of each. I guess I got 2 exhausts for those 2. Thirsty, huh? Extra thirsty. Do you have any orange fans to make this a Reese's Pieces build? Oh, I wish, dude. I wish.
Mike, grab some orange fans and make Reese's Pieces build.
Dude, you're making me crave Reese's Pieces right now. I'm just gonna be honest. You don't do that to me, all right? Golden crispy. Okay. Get those together. Let's get these in here. And that way we can kind of mock this. The other thing I like about this a lot too is if I go through and put the fans on with the bracket, you know, I can still take this back out. Even if I went like all three across, if I want to get into those cable connections and everything, it's a nice little like, oh, I forgot to do this. And you're like, oh yeah, I can just take this plate out and I can just do that. And that right there is just anything to save me time when I'm messing around with stuff because the way it was done or cut or whatever you would call it. I'm all about it. I am all about it. Nope. We have not waffled yet. We are about to waffle any minute. Get ready. Get your waffle ready. All right. Are you ready to waffle? I'm excited to see who win. We had some AIO winners last week. We have some AIO winners last week. Oh. Nope.
Wow.
All right, couple more. There we go. Let's just get a little mock up here. Go with that. Our good old Molex pump. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know if I love it or I hate it. Molex is just still here. I want a new connector. A new SATA Molex I need a new 12 volt connector. I guess they just gotta team up with everybody and just change that connector, but it would be millions of dollars to deal with, right? And I know there's probably somebody watching going, no, don't you say that. Don't you start, no. Because I know how it is when AMD or Intel change their brackets, right? We got to make a new bracket. The new bracket could affect not just the new stuff, but it also affects the old stuff that's already been out. And people are like, well, hey, why don't you got a bracket for the new bracket, you know? So we go through that too. Dude. Looking beefy right here. Woo! That fan's a little low, but that's okay. Looking beefy. Oh. Little vibration, it's a vibration test. Surprisingly enough, the magnetic fan, I was just gonna say, didn't fall off as it falls off. Gotta love it. Are you ready to waffle? Are we ready to waffle or not? Are you guys ready? Do we have an ad going on? Let's see. No. Wouldn't have noticed, but you guys ready?
Waffles, tasty waffles with lots of syrup.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm making waffles.
Oh yeah. All right. Did everybody get in?
Wow.
Everybody in? Who's missing? Who hasn't waffled yet? Where you at?
Lizard.
All right.
Lizard.
All right, we good? All right, we're good. All right. So ready to waffle. Let's go. All right. Entries are now closed for this week. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Your waffle has begun. All right. Are you guys ready? I know I am. Well, I guess I'm not ready, but I'm almost ready. No, just kidding. I am now ready. Let's go. One of my favorite parts of each and every stream is our love for you guys. Thank you so much for being here from Thermaltake. It's waffle time. I'm gonna do a little lap real quick. Oh, come on, chair. I need the new chair, the missing chair update from the OBS. I need the chair update that hides the chair. I saw that, but I haven't tried it yet. It's kind of funny though. All right, we're waffling, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right, here we go. Our first waffler of today. Who's it gonna be? 1, 2, 3, go. Mondo Blasto. Dude, I'm looking forward to Mandalorian. Mondo Blasto, congratulations. Over on YouTube. A YouTube win. Let's go, YouTube. Over on the YouTubes. Mondo Blasto, congratulations. Are you there? Mondo Blasto. Congratulations for winning the waffle. Please be there. Please be there. Don't be walking your car or washing your dog. Dude, I rock out to this every time I hear it in the car on the way home. He was washing a tree. He's AFK washing a tree. No. Mondo Belasto, are you there? Give him a little time. He's trying to find the right tab. He probably has like 40 tabs open. He might actually challenge someone like Asmongold to the amount of tabs he could have open trying to find us right now. I just got back from walking 2 dogs. Does that double my luck? It could. It could, Pig. We got one more winner, baby. We got one more winner. It very well could. Mondo Blasto over on YouTube. I have 138 tabs open. Hey, is there a way to like know how many are open? Right? You don't have to count them individually, right? All right, Mondo, come on, baby. Where you at? Where you at? Come on, baby. I don't want to re-roll. I don't want to re-roll. At Mondo Blasto. Where you at? You want waffle? Mondo Blasto. I'll give you till the end of the song, baby. I'll give you a little bit. Wow, that's a lot of tabs. That's a lot of tabs, Neo. He's walking the tree. Could be. Could be. I think we're going to have to re-roll. Ooh, pick again, someone says. Ooh. F. Ooh. Ooh, he's switching accounts. He's logging in. He can't remember what account's the password for this one. No, I'm just kidding. There's really only 4 people watching this stream. All the other accounts are multi-bot accounts. Too many alts. No, oh, come on. All right. Mondo, we're counting it down, baby. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Oh my God! What a way to put it out there, dude! What a way to put it out there.
Gigawatts of tabs.
Mondo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If you come back, I apologize. I apologize. I think we gave him time. I'm so sorry. 1 minute to win. I know we should. Do we need to really get a timer going? I don't think we need to do that. I don't think we can do that. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's like nothing ever happened. All right. Hey, waffle time. All right. It's waffle time. What's up, everybody? Are you ready to waffle with us? Woo. All right. Let's just get it again. Waffling it all over again, baby. All right. We still got the same list. Minus 1 person. Granted, if Mondo wins again, I would really be surprised. I don't think that's possible, but it could be possible. I honestly don't know. It has never happened. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Mr. Light. My Starlight. Mr. Light. No, my Starlight. GG's. Congrats on the waffle. My Starlight over on Twitch. Let's go. Hey, why aren't you regulars winning, man? What's going on? Mr. Light, let's go. My Starlight, Mr. Light, let's go. Congratulations. Glad you're there. Let's go. We got a live one. We got a live one. Let's go. All right, hey, congratulations on winning the waffle. You say spin it, you're going to win it. Good luck to you. Finger is on the trigger. GG's. Let me know. Say when. Spin it, let's go. Come on, baby. Big prize. Ooh, scoring your choice of a Thermaltake power supply up to 1050 watts or 1050 watts. I have the power. Congratulations. That's a huge win. All right. Make sure you do the Discord thing. Verify that you are a meat popsicle with me, and I'll send you all the details, all right? Congratulations. Okay. Who's going to join him? Who else wants a waffle? Sniffa. Can you smell it? Oh, I still smell that fresh batter. There's extra waffles here. There is extra waffles here. Let's get on. All right, who wants? You want a waffle? Power, all the power. Dude, that's a good prize, dude. That's a fat power supply prize. Congratulations. I'm so hungry. Let's see how hungry you are, Lord. 1, 2, 3, go. Compa JT over on YouTube. I wonder if this is the Compa that I know. Yes, Slow Smokes. I'm wondering, is this the other waffle? Compa JT over on YouTube. You have won a waffle. Are you there? Compa G's here. All right, baby. We got our wafflers. Let's go. You're telling me this on Twitch, though. You have to say something on YouTube. I saw the name. I saw it's not Compagoon. Compa JT, if you could do me a solid and just say something on YouTube, I am sorry. I just need to get it for the record, if you know what I mean. I saw that you're here, though, so I'll give you that. I can listen to this song a little longer. Give it away now. I know, log in. Come on, Compa JT. There we go. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No worries, you guys can definitely go on both as long as you understand you got to say something on the account that wins, all right? You get one chance on Twitch and one over on YouTube, all right? Congratulations. All right. Spin that waffle, he says. Let's go. Waffle. Come on, baby. Nice. Hey, dude, scoring your choice of our Thermaltake gear packages, mouse, keyboard, monitor arm. There's a variety of things. Headset. Feel free to take a look. It's your prize, your way. Congratulations. No worries. Hey, appreciate you being on mobile and checking us out, man. I appreciate that. I know you got to be out and on the ballot, so I appreciate you hanging out with us. Congratulations, Compa JT, on winning our waffle this week. All right. Both you guys, make sure that you message me on Discord. You got plenty of time, couple of days, but please shoot me a Discord message so that I can verify and send you guys all the info, all right? And then we'll get your prizes sorted out. Yeah, let's go, baby. Some nice waffles for our Wednesday. It's the only way. It's the only way. I'm going to head downstairs and have some waffles. Good for you. Enjoy those waffles. Butter and syrup. I like a good butter and syrup waffle. We need more waffles. I don't know, you guys pick butter. We're gonna probably have to have like a full breakfast or something going on over here. You know what I mean? Like just full on court. Man, I might have to cater in something. Might have to cater in. You know what I mean? Hey, so before I forget, since we just finished waffling. So you guys know we have our Thermaltake Will It Cool Part 4. This is where we were at. Let me see if I can. All right. Before the stream, there is the link right there in the chat. ! Vote to have the link popped up. You guys can select up to 4 different choices. And as you can see right here, this is our little summary report. I think if you click on this link, it will give you like just a, yeah. See, here's all the choices. You can go in here. You can pick up to 4 boxes. Choose wisely as far as what you'd like to go. But let's see. Let's see how much. Let me get a little bigger here. All right. Do you guys think butter's still in the top? Well, yeah, you guys know because you guys have been F5ing where I haven't. Let's see how we do here. All right. Okay, we got a couple more replies in. All right, all right. Butter's still taking a pretty commanding lead over the rest. Sriracha and edible glitter almost tied for second place. But let's not underestimate. We got root beer float here at 14 votes. We got waffle batter. Please don't pick waffle batter. Please don't pick waffle batter. We got 15 votes for waffle batter, but it's anybody's race. We got coconut oil down here at the bottom, as well as barbecue sauce. So there, and cold brew coffee's creeping a little too. So it's anybody's game. Get your votes in. We'll have our voting going on throughout the weekend. You guys can get 4 votes in. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your grandma, tell them to get in there and tell them to pick something. They'll ask you what it's for. Just say, just pick something that you like. Maybe you're a fan of, thick water or brown gravy because you're thinking about what you're going to get for Thanksgiving this year. There's a lot of fun little choices on here, but you do have to pick at least one, but up to 4. All right. You're saying butter may beat the wait for it spread? Possibly. Very possible. Waffle batter will just bake and extrude churros. Dude, I mean, you can water down batter enough to make it flow, but literally concerned about it cooking and creating a GPU water block waffle might be something to see. So let's see how that goes. That will probably, if that wins, it'll probably be one of our last tests we would do, because I don't know if it would go through the rad. Churros, dude. Stop talking about food. I know it's my fault. I know. And hey, don't forget, you guys, too. We also have our October special going on over on Amazon for their Prime Big Deal, which is October 7th and 8th only. We got some fans, power on sale, some LCGS PCs, even some AIOs up to almost 30% off. So a nice little chunk of change if you're looking to grab some stuff. And there's a lot of other deals going on with Amazon too. So take a look at that. All right. Oh man. Let me see. Let's get something good here. Yeah, sure. All right. Wait. What? Waffle. Oh, yeah. Probably food poisoning. Personally, I like cookie batter better. I agree with you, Faith. Do not put cookie batter in front of me. That's dangerous. It's crazy how they sell that now, where you can buy like cookie dough bites and everything like that. It's like, my mom always told me, don't eat that. It's got raw eggs inside. And then I'd be like, okay, Mom. And then I would wait till she turned around, and then I would grab a little dollop, or I survived. But then again, I grew up drinking hose from a drinking hose. I grew up drinking water from a hose, so I think I was immune. I was immune to that. But yeah, our butter waffle build is coming along here for all your Coolant fun. I am genuinely excited for this. I don't know if I have the get our pump situated. You know, I'm gonna have to grab some 90s and stuff too, to do a couple other fittings on here. Probably a couple of things that I'm gonna do. You know, we also got the GPU to get in here, so we're gonna be getting our water blocked graphics card in. We're gonna do all the tube work, get it all set up, but you guys got to get those votes in because I'm curious. I'm curious to see. I think I had a good idea what was going to be like, maybe the top 1 or 2, but you've already kind of surprised me, to be fair. And we'll have to see how the results end. Couple of days, throw it out there. You know, a couple, you know, they might miss the stream and be like, hey, I wonder what that ThermalMike guy came up with from all those ideas. I wonder if there's a voting thing. So hopefully you guys will see it if you're watching the VOD, or catch us over on one of our social media channels. You know, see what we got going on over there, right? So, all right, let's get the rest of our components in on our build now. Let's get our turntable back up here. And then I think, yeah, next week we'll start our first test, you know, just kind of make sure everything's going and flowing and all that. And we'll go with just some standard Thermaltake coolant. So we'll just be using just like a regular clear coolant as like a baseline, you know, to kind of just see where the system is at. And then that'll give us our differences there with the fun options that you guys decide to pick. So, yeah, we'll definitely have to do like just like a coolant test to see how that all goes, right? Okay, let's get some of these cables that are back here plugged in. We're definitely going to need a couple of things here, so let's take a look. This right here is actually a 3080. So with this being a 3080, it's got 3 8-pin connectors on it. I kind of feel bad. It's just kind of weird going back to all those 8-pin connectors and everything, but it really does show how much has changed, especially with graphics in recent years, right? I mean, I know there was a lot of people, there's so much controversy over, you know, the way it was connected in. I've been very lucky to not see much at all of any issues with Thermaltake power, especially Gen 5, with a lot of the woes that have been out there in the market. I mean, it's definitely been rough. And yeah, you want to make sure your connection's nice and solid. I mean, fast forward to today, we were one of the first companies to come out with a 3.0 unit. Now all of our powers are all 3.1, including this bad boy in here, our GT850. But I do like how, you know, I can do either 3 8-pins or a Gen 5. So if it's something where I want to have the updates and or maybe some future proofing, maybe you already got a Gen 5 now with your current card, but you know, you're using an adapter, get a proper Gen 5 connector. I saw something come up just recently on Reddit where somebody actually had the adapter melt, where it was the, you know, the Gen 5 adapter to the 8 pins, and just all the 12 volts on the top were just fried across the board. I was like, oh man, it's just, you know, it's just unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, it was yellow tips, so I was like, oh, that's got to be MSI. I mean, we've done matcha green on ours, but again, that was a GPU adapter, and I honestly haven't seen too many of those be a problem, right? It's been like custom cables or people using the wrong cable for that matter, but I honestly hadn't seen one of those GPU adapters be the problem. So, or like to have that kind of a failure to it, right? So that's an interesting one, because all the other stuff that I've seen, I'm like, oh yeah, I could see why that happened. Oh yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but when you play with this stuff enough, you kind of you get an understanding of it. You know what I mean? Luckily, I've been pretty good myself with the builds that I've done, and you know, from what I've seen out in the market too. Get our EPSs in here. We're gonna need all that power for that 9950X. Pretty beastly CPU if you don't, you know, maybe a lot of you guys are like, oh yeah, I got a 9950X. I wonder how well that's gonna do with butter cooling it. I'm excited what it smells like. I wish you guys could be here for, I wish we had a 4D setup and everything, you know, like they do for like that Bugs Life ride, you know. I mean, little movement and all that stuff would be kind of cool too, but like, you know, because I don't know if you guys would want like a digital smell thing. Do you think that's gonna happen? Do you guys really think that in the future, like there's gonna be a Twitch streamer that's gonna have like a plug-in to like something that could spray different fragrances? And it would just be something they could initiate. And like, yeah, like I don't know, man. I don't know. I could see somebody trying to do it. I mean, I've seen some interesting stuff on the live stream. Let me tell you, I'm actually quite surprised some people would live stream some things. Wowzers. But hey, that's cool. I think we'd do it. I know if I had a scent extension, you know, to give you guys a little waffle batter, some just fresh baked cookies or something like that. Just get a little spritz, you know what I mean? You know, kind of like how when you go to Disneyland and you know you smell all that fresh baked goodness that makes you hungry and makes you want to buy stuff. Oh yeah, they do that on purpose. I worked at Disneyland back when I was younger, and I actually changed out those little fragrant things so that way it would pump more of it to make you hungry. Yeah, it's crazy, right? You're like, oh, and it was just like pastry. Oh, it was so good. I wish that was something that I could have gotten and just, you know, but see, yeah, those kind of things are fun for, you know, the candles and stuff at home, but man, it just makes me hungry. I don't know. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. New GPUs yeah, you know, I mean, hey, if GPUs had a little scratch and sniff on them, you know what I mean? Bro, I've already talked, I legit talked to my boss about not necessarily having this case be like a scratch and sniff, but what if there was a fragrance inside the case? Like you open this up and it smell of sunflowers. Smell of something. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just throw one of those car air fresheners in every box. I do like the new electronic smell, though. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But if I buy a buttery color case like this one, if it smelled like movie theater popcorn, you know you just put a smile on your face when you're building. Getting in there, you just smell it the whole time during the installation. And then just could you imagine, like, you turn your PC on, and every time you turn your PC on, it just gives you like a smell of like buttered popcorn, like every boot. You know what I mean? Was that going to be a new thing where people are going to have little air fresheners for their fans, and then they're going to make a special formula so it doesn't stick to things? Oh man, crazy to think what could happen. I don't know. I think a case with a fragrance would be cool. Not gonna lie. Get that 24 pin in there. All right. Get a couple of these little duders going too. We got our riser cable. Now, if you are looking to go vertical with the View 600, as well as some other cases and everything, we do offer riser cables. This is a 4.0 cable, but it's perfectly compatible with your 5.0 graphic cards and more or less won't cause much, if any, issues with your performance of that. But I mean, you know, we have a 3080, so it really doesn't make too much difference, but it is all about the length and the fitment for this one. This is our new riser cable. It offers a dual 90-degree, or actually it's like a 180 on the bottom with a 90 on top. Kind of eliminate a lot of those extra cableage, and comes in a nice, perfect fit to go right here on the case without too much slack to deal with. So pretty cool newer version, and these are a lot cheaper too. I mean, coming in like literally almost half the cost of what we had with previous riser cables. So nice, a little improvement in both performance as well as the price point. I have been talking with them about like 5.0 riser cable options and stuff. But I think at the moment, a lot of this just, there's not that much of a need for it. But at the same time, we'll definitely have something coming down the road for that for sure. So, all right. Now, this is really cool because this is actually the first 6-inch screen that I've gotten to pull out to actually install, because we just got these in about a week or two ago. But these are our new 6-inch screen accessory items specifically for the View 600, and this one is the matching butter waffle color. So we do have these in a variety of the colors to match the case, or if you want to mix and match them, you're more than welcome to, you know, have some fun with this. But updated screen, TT 3.0 exclusive with that. It even has like a new little connector on here too. So this one's more specific for it. But it gives a 90-degree little bend on the connector as far as how it connects inside. And then, yeah, this just replaces our little panel here. Let's see if we can pop this off. Now, oh, you know what? Push it from the back. Get in here. It's new, so it's in there. But it just pops out. No screws or anything needed. That's always kind of cool. But you will want to make sure you plug this in first. Let me just... I'm really thinking I want like a little animated camel looking up in panic as far as whatever we're pouring in, because I think that would be really funny to have right there. So let me see what I can come up with. Let me see what I can come up with. And I wasn't fooling about the AI pumpkin carving contest. I think that's something we definitely need to do. So I'll keep you guys posted when, where, how, the theme, and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. There we go. Boom. Then we got our screen in there. I'll just tuck this cable away for now. I will get that going later. And then, yeah, before we put our back fan in, dude, this cable. Brett. I'm gonna have to zip tie the you know what out of that. I'm gonna change it up here. Let's do something different. Let's do something different here as we get towards the end of the stream. Yeah. Let's change it up here. All right. Yeah, hey, hope everybody's doing good. Again, happy hump day. Happy Waffle Wednesday, you guys. What if the Jungle Cruise boat captain is having a bad day and doesn't follow the script 100%? I'm pretty sure that's happened. I am pretty sure that has happened. It may or may not have been his last day. You know, it was something that I thought about doing. I thought I would be a good boat captain. I really did. But like, there's a lot of people that want to do it. Let's just put it that way. I did only work there for like the summer though. I just wanted to work there. I don't live that far away from it. I wanted to see, you know, Mickey Mouse smoking a cigarette. I wanted to see Space Mountain open with the lights on. I wanted to see all the underground tunnels that they have. And that's what I got to see. Did you see me working at Disneyland? And it's funny enough, if you're here from California, you may have seen me at Disneyland going, hello, how can I help you? One of my favorite things that I did was I got to work I did a lot of the merch store stuff. So I worked in the Indiana Jones store, which was right across the way from Jungle Cruise. So that was fun because that was a cool little spot. And then I did security for Light Magic. I basically got to sit on the stairs and make sure nobody else could sit on the stairs and watch the show every time. It got old, guys. It got old. But it was still fun. That was crazy times, though. That was a while ago. Is the 90 at the board required for fitment or just to shorten the run for the Fuse 600? Is the 90 at the board required for fitment? Not necessarily. You can get like a standard riser cable, it's going to plug in. You just have to do the little bend it down and go and plug it in that way. You can do that, but the thing that's important is there's holes for the spacing on this riser cable. Nobody else has to follow our spacing, right? So the one thing that you would want to double check is if they give a diagram to talk about the distance, that would be what you would need to do, or you're just going to have to buy it and try it and see if it fits, because there is no regulation on riser cables. So it's just, you got to buy it and try it. If it doesn't work, you just got to buy somebody else, because I don't think anybody's going to try to follow anybody else. But they're going to make their own for their own and just say, well, we got our own solution, use ours. If you want to use somebody else's, well, too bad. We can't help you if it doesn't work. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, I've had a lot of people like it for the looks. A lot of people like to just change it up. Maybe if your card was in traditionally and you want to change it up and go vertical, or you want to go back traditional, you have a variety of those options. You know what I mean? As far as what you want to do. But I know a lot of people were really concerned about the performance loss of riser cables when, they first came out. Like back when we were pushing Core P5, Core P3 and stuff like that. Oh, man, everybody was tripping. I mean, we did riser cable testing, comparing. But, I mean, I know a lot of that was comparing like the riser cables from, I think, 2.0 to 3.0? And we did some comparisons on it. It was kind of interesting. That was actually a fun stream, but it was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. I mean, I'm not trying to play Linus, Tech Tips, or Gamers Nexus here. You know what I mean? Leave that stuff to them. Get that in there. Don't want to get the gold fingies all messed up. And then that looked like it got a little tweaked, but we'll fix it. I think most of the spacing's pretty standardized, you know what I mean? But I've definitely seen some other ones that are out there, but sadly I haven't bought everybody else's to know for sure, you know what I mean? So apologize for that. We'll have to see if they ever change anything or make, because there's certain fitments that case manufacturers have to follow, right? I mean, as far as clearances for certain connectors, cutouts and everything. I mean, those are all standard, SOP stuff. That's the way it is, right? So there's things like that. Oh, why do I whatever? Fine. But yeah, the big part about this particular cable with this case is just the fact it's short, because you can buy a long cable and you'd have to kind of almost deal with doing a full down loop, up loop, and then in. Yeah, it can be a little compressed against the back of the card when you go to put it in vertically. So there's stuff like that too. But there's a variety of them that are out there, but do you, whatever it seems to work for you, Okay. Get our brackets off of here. And hey, if you guys want to see what's going on with the build, I will be posting some updated photos on the build here on our Discord. So feel free to take a look at that. And then once I get it done too, we will likely be doing some social posts and stuff to kind of, let you guys know what the completed build looks like. Once we get all the tubes in there and all that fun stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll be sharing you guys some updates as I go. You know, because I wish I had more time to do this all on stream, but I don't have it this year, so I apologize for that. We got a lot of other things going on, but dude, I know it's a little early, but we're already talking plan and stuff. I mean, you got CES coming up in January. We got other things going on going into 2026 too, so it's going to be some fun. Oh, wait. I gotta take that one out too. One more. I think I should have left the front one and taken out the next two. I knew that too. I knew that. How come 80% of people at Disneyland are 350 plus? I don't know, man. They eat too many churros there, bro. Maybe it's the gigantic corn dogs. I think there's a lot of concerns with weight and other health concerns there too. You know what I mean? I think there's a variety of concerns. But all you can do is take care of you. You know what I mean? So take care of yourself. You know, go to the doctor. You haven't been, now's your chance. Give them a call. Get something set up. You'll thank me later. Okay. Yeah, just push these back a little bit here. I just want to see what my vertical lineup's going to be on this. It sucks doing this on this turntable, though. I should have probably just put it on the actual desk itself. But that's okay. Then let me get... We'll at least put one screw in. We don't want this thing flying out of here. Oh, wait, that's not one of the screws. Haha! Ooh, that's going to be close. I really should take this off the turntable. But then there's no fun in that. There's no fun in that. All right, I gotta do some little adjustment here on this. Try to line this up a little bit better. It's I don't know. It's a little saggy. I just gotta, you know, get the other screw in, just kind of get that in on the bracket there and everything. But, you know, I'm looking at this already. I'm like, wow, that's really close to the CPU water block. I mean, I don't know. Oh, see, I guess the res, but like this gap right here is really tight. So that's definitely going to be a little bit more of a challenge, because usually I'll run a tube on the out port. I'll come out on the GPU and wrap it around to the CPU. But I don't know. I might have to extend this out a little bit and do it more in the front, like above the card, versus wrapping stuff around the back, because I don't have that normal room, I would say, as far as the way I mounted this. And this riser cable and the way this goes, it is set up this way. The funny part about it is, though, I would say this case is more designed today for wider graphic cards, hence why it's recessed so much further back and not necessarily considered for custom cooling, because unfortunately, custom cooling hasn't been a bigger, strong, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen too much of it out there. I think GPU companies are killing it with air coolers to the point where custom cooling just doesn't make up for the costs and everything. But because I love it. I love the look. I love the performance of it. Big fan. Bend the tube, not the knee, always. But, you know, I think with the way the cases are, we design stuff, you know, in the years, all those, you look back on previous cases and stuff, you can see why it was like that, because that was the components for its day, right? I mean, I have a lot of people that have asked me about older cases, you know, in the future, like, hey, it doesn't have this. Why doesn't it have that? It's like, dude, that was made like 10 years ago. Well, what do you expect, right? Like, It's not designed to support a 5090 or 5080 that's this freaking long and this freaking wide. Like that didn't exist back then, right? So I've definitely seen the challenges of time when it comes to the tech side of things, right? Yeah, I think I can figure something out. It just might not be what like I normally like to do, because usually when I do a CPU GPU combo, I like doing some 180s, maybe a cool little 360 loop like you saw in the videos that we were showing. You know, just something to have some fun. You know, so I'll see what I can kind of come up with on this one, and we'll come around to something pretty good. I think I'm pretty good. I'm really excited for the screen and being able to put something down right there. So I got some different ideas going around, but you know, we're gonna have to bake that just like our waffles. I also have some nice little adjustment here on this. So I mean, as you look, you know, the rad ports are not in the same spot as like the CPU. It's not like you can really make that big of adjustment to get them lined up where you just over and you got a nice straight line. But give me some fun to do some fun little bends and everything like that with that there. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Custom cooling is rough because blocks have to be made in yeah, and then that's the other thing too. I like if a GPU water block was more universal, or had the idea of being able to like convert or change to support like the next generation, I can see that. I mean, the cool thing, at least CPU blocks for the most part do support a variety going way back. So the CPU blocks have definitely been a plus. And I would say, you know, you get in past experiences, I got a better cooling yield with my graphics than my CPU every single time. I mean, you would definitely have a cooler CPU, but where you're probably looking about 10-15C. I mean, with a graphics card that was running like 85 and it barely hitting 60, that was a big difference for me. And that's talking like under load kind of stuff. And that was only a couple of years ago. You know what I mean? But like in today's, it's just not as much feasible with it. But I get it. It'll come back. The big circle of life, roller coaster, custom cooling. It all really depends on what the next gen's going to bring and what it's going to have, right? When you look at Intel, you look at AMD, you look at their temperatures and how hot they are, how cold they are. You look at like, no matter how big of a rad I put on there, it still doesn't matter. We've been there, right? So let's see what the next things have to say for themselves, right? I mean, look what AMD's got going on. Look at Intel. They're going to be adding, you know, more than just a P core and an E core. They're going to have another core and then Nova Lake and all that. So let's see what's going on with that. And a lot of changes with Intel, man. I'm still rooting for good old Intel, but you know what, dude? AMD's rocking just the same. So I love to have options, and I know you guys do too. So let's hope for the best, that we get some good competitive, comparable components to be able to do some fun stuff and kind of pick and choose what we want to go with for our next gen. You know what I mean? I'm already itching to upgrade. I'm already kind of itching to upgrade. Just don't feel that I need it. I think I'm good for Battlefield 6. And that's kind of like one of the, because FPS games are usually probably like the most focused for me on needing that raw performance. And from the beta experience, I had no problems with my 4080. So definitely happy there. We got the rest of our panels and all that other stuff to put in. I still got to connect up the fans and everything, but of course I got to get the tube work done. But I think that's going to be it for us here today. I think that's going to wrap it up. I think that's going to be it. We got an ad starting in about 2 minutes, so let's just get you guys out of here before we get hit with a bunch of ads and everything. But yeah, competition's good. I definitely want to stop seeing 100C CPU stuff. Exactly good. I don't want to say, I want to be able to overclock. I miss that headroom that I used to have, right? But hey, we'll figure it out. We'll wait and see what's going on. I mean, you know, what's AMD and NVIDIA going to do for the next gen graphics? What new feature are they going to add? Are we ever going to get DirectX 13? I mean, there's so many fun things, right? What's AI going to do, right? Stay away from those fake frames, though. Stay away from those fake frames, everybody. All right? Okay. All right, I think that's going to do it for us here today. How many coolants will this machine have to chug through this year? Probably 4 to 6. 4 to 6, I think, is where we're going to be at. We got a couple of choices here. Ooh, butter's still creeping. Butter's still creeping. Oh, sriracha and waffle batter. Oh, edible glitter. You guys will see. All right. Keep taking a look at this. We'll definitely be giving updates on Discord what's going on with the voting. Keep you guys posted on what's going on with the build too. But anyway, it's Wednesday. Have a great hump day. We're halfway through the week, you guys. Have even a better rest of your week and even a better weekend, all right? Stay safe out there. Appreciate all you guys for hanging out with us again. Congrats to our Waffle winners. Again, I'll be looking forward to your Discord messages so we can get those waffles going too, all right? Will it cool? We will see starting next week. All right? You guys have a good one. Take care. See you later. Nice. Mike. What day is it, Mike?